Well, hello there and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Bama Land 300 acres and all that comes with it. We're out here at the gravel pit today and I got a new camera. I got the DJI Osmo 3 and I expect it to be an integral part of my filming out here. It is just fantastic. I got the Osmo Gimbal 6 that uses your iPhone, and that takes fantastic pictures, but it's a little cumbersome to set up. This is a little bit more grab and go, and the cool thing of it is I can just do this real quick. Whoops. I can just do this real quick, and it rotates to the forward view. So you can see what we got going out here today. I brought the Bobcat out yesterday, and I did a little preliminary work, and so let me explain here. This is taken directly out of the gravel pit over there with the bucket on the Bobcat. So that is just native dirt with a bunch of gravel in it. And then the flip screen right here with the 2-inch screen will produce this 2-inch and finer gravel, if you will, right here. And you can see it's got a lot of clay still in it. And after you spin that out, you produce these bigger rocks here. Now, these will be beneficial in many, many ways on the property, filling little holes on trails and other purposes. But over there, from where I dropped everything off, I've got the 1-inch screen. So the 1-inch screen will go on here. You just replace the whole screen and it's 1 inch. And so we'll spin this pile out, and what that'll produce will be 2 more piles. That'll be your pristine 1-inch to 2-inch gravel, which you can see on the edge here. That's kind of a lot of that stuff right there, but it won't have any of the clay in it. And it won't have any big rocks. And so that'll be, you know, pile either here or there. And then what you spin out of that is 1 inch and smaller. That has a lot of benefit for your last layer over top of a gravel trail or driveway, and that'll make it pack in tight. So that'll be real cool. So what I'm going to do today is it's kind of a proof of concept right now, and I'm going to continue screening out this stuff and develop my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piles of different material, and we'll just kind of go from there. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I want to show y'all an area of the property that will be most likely its own playlist, you know, many videos in working on that area. So stay tuned to the end of the video, okay? All right, here we go. All right, we're done screening with the 2-inch screen over there. And now, as usual, I got my YouTube education on how to change these screens. And I was happy to find out that you're letting the machine do all the work for the most part. But let's see how this goes for my first time. So we pull these pins. There's 3 pins on each of them. Disconnect those little hooks like that. Now I was wondering what these were for, and I brought an angle grinder in case I needed to take them off for some reason, but now I see that these holes are too small for those hooks to get in real good, so I'm believing that's what that's for. All right, so now we get in the machine, turn it on, and let the hydraulics do the work. And again, this is my first time doing this, so we shall see. It really looks pretty simple. Now, supposedly you lift it up, tilt it forward, and then spin it. would say that wasn't too much trouble. I don't know if GoPro's still going, but yay for that. Okay, that's it. Well, that was fun. We just changed the 2-inch screens, 2-inch screen to 1-inch screen on the flip screen. So we've used the 2-inch on the raw material, and we've got a pile of big rocks, and we've got a pile of 2-inch and finer. So now we're going to take the 1-inch screen on the flip screen, attack that 2-inch and finer pile, and produce 1 to 2-inch pristine gravel. Pristine is subjective. And that's one pile. And then the second pile will be 1-inch and finer, which will contain a lot of dirt, which that dirt here has a lot of clay content, which means once you put it in place and it packs down, it gets hard. So it's a real nice filler for a lot of different things. All 5 of those piles over there will have its own unique beneficial usage. And sometimes you'll combine 2 different sizes to achieve an objective. So it's a cool thing to have that. All right, that's it for now. Stay tuned towards the end of the video. I'm going to show you a spot on the property that, well, again, will have its own playlist, and it'll be very interesting. And I got some great before and now after shots, and then we'll have after shots for the playlist. All right, see you. Okay, we're done for the day. Let me give you a walk down through here and give you my initial thoughts on what we got. So we do indeed have 5 piles, and the yields that I got out of each are not surprising, but this is the remnants of the initial pile. All right, that came out of just the bucket on the Bobcat, getting the gravel pit kind of started, if you will. So I don't think that what came out of there this time around is indicative of the gravel that we'll get, if you can see on the back there. You know, but at any rate, so this gravel that we got here, I mean, it wasn't like a huge concentration of the 2-inch stone that is what we're trying to get. So there is the large stone pile right there. Then this is the 2-inch and smaller pile with the 2-inch screen. All right, you can see all the dirt, and then like out of that handful, there's like 1 or 2 the size that you want. So then I put on the 1-inch screen and spun that out. Now look at here. This is 1 inch and finer. So these are 1 inch. That got through the 1-inch screen, but then a lot of dirt did too. Okay. And then that yielded the desired, driveway stone that we wanted, and that's perfect. But I'm just, look at the size of that pile, versus those others. So, I mean, it's just going to take some time, of course. But, the end result's pretty cool. I think I probably spent 20 minutes creating that out of the 1-inch and, the 2-inch and smaller pile. Yeah, that was the yield. So it's pretty fun, I gotta say that. Maybe a little monotonous, if you're out here forever, doing it, but or all day. You probably get a little tired of getting bounced around in the Bobcat, but if you try to buy this stuff at a material store, it's like $500 a truckload. A truckload's a lot, but you spend 2 8-hour days on the Bobcat out here, and maybe 10 gallons of fuel, and you'll create your own truckload, I believe. But we shall see, that's for sure. This is the primitive campsite. I'm gonna roll in some footage from 2 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago, but look at the condition now. Really kind of breaks my heart a little bit, but that's what you get when you build with pine logs. And leaving the bark on them. The bugs just get to it real quick and it deteriorates. I'm rolling a picture of this. This was kind of cool. One time I cut 3 different types of wood and split it up, and before they had kind of grayed with weather and stuff, they were red, white, and blue. It was kind of cool. But that's good dried seasoned wood right now, even though the roof has fallen off of it. Now this really breaks my heart. Look at the before and after. I'll roll in the before. This was a great workbench to hold wood that you wanted to work on. I built a real nice tabletop over here that's somewhere buried underneath all that. And I made the boards with a chainsaw mill hand planes, and made my own pegs on my draw horse. Right there. And that's what I use to nail them in. So we got to clean all this up. I'll be rolling in, you know, before and after pictures all through here to see it. But there's a real nice fire pit down there with some, you know, nice big river rocks and boulders that we'll fix up. But see how my strapping has really choked the trees away. But the method was not to drive any fasteners into these trees. You would take a log and you would tie it up to a living tree, and then you would use that to rest your beams on and stuff. I'll still do that method, but I'll take a little bit more care in preparing any logs that we use. But I'm going to bring my Logasaw chainsaw mill out here, and there'll be a lot more building with boards instead of logs. And yeah, that's the rope that Mike and I tore down the barn on his site in the intro. There it is. Well, all right. There you have it. The old primitive campsite. I have a lot of plans for this site. I want to build platforms up in the trees and provide, you know, like rope swings and maybe even zip lines for the kids and grandkids that can go all the way down, you know, through the campsite right there. I think that would be cool. But just getting this cleaned up, rebuilt, and all the little projects we're going to have out here, like I said, this will be its own playlist with probably 15, 25 videos. But, and let you hunters know what that was for. This was also home base while we were hunting out here. So that was pretty cool. All right. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Come on back. We'd love to have you. All right. We'll see you on the next one.